All right, so you might be asking yourself, what the heck happened to Detroit? I mean, there was a bunch of people who lived there, and now the city's like desolate. You hear a bunch of crime and you hear a bunch of things that the city went bankrupt. Well, here's how all this went down. So, back in the 50s and 60s, Detroit was in its heyday. The population neared about 1.8 million people. Now, in the late 60s, a lot of Metro Detroit was starting to be built out. So, there was a big exodus of Detroit pushed out into the outer suburbs, which is known as Metro Detroit today. Cities like Grosse Pointe, St. Clair Shores, Warren, all those types of cities that are surrounding Detroit, those are the suburbs, or as we know, Metro Detroit. Now, in the late 70s, some other interesting things started happening in the auto world. Now, you got to remember, Detroit was basically built around the auto boom. There was tons of manufacturing, the big three, Ford, GM, Chrysler, they employed nearly half of the city. Well, come late 70s, we started seeing a lot of those manufacturing jobs leaving Detroit because, well, frankly, they didn't want to put up with the unions, and they went to states that were at will.